So here is what I want you to do. I want you to, as quickly as you can, to think the following. If I was to ask your unconscious mind, I'm not asking your conscious mind, I'm asking your unconscious, where your past is and where your future is, which direction would you point? Just simply point in a direction, trusting yourself. Okay? People are pointing. Chitra, for you is behind, yeah? Or where? Okay. Okay, good. Perfect, thank you. That's great. And your future now, which direction would you point if I asked you where is your future? Some people is there, some people is, all right, for you, Chitra, is kind of, I think it's up, right? Oh, yeah, that way. Okay, good. Perfect. Now, for some of you, it's not a direct line. But for the purposes of this, you could imagine it stretching out into like a line, isn't it? You could imagine that. Correct? Now, good. Now I want you to notice something that just happened. You didn't sit there thinking, oh, my mother told me that, our past is always behind and all this. No, that's a conscious mind argument. You all acted very quickly. This is another thing that's important to timeline therapy. You all acted very quickly. You said, well, what did I ask you to do? Point in a direction. And many people here laugh and go, but I feel like I'm making it up. Guess what, my friends? You are, because it's a process of active imagination. You're not walking around with your timeline. Imagine, I don't have a piece of paper here, but imagine if I had a tube like this, because my timeline goes front to back, right? If I walk with my timeline like this, and if it's real, I will bump into doors and stuff with my timeline. It's in my head. And it is in my head, and for me it's real, and for you it's real. Yeah, it's not as real as this chair, because at least in the English language, we always think of real as having substance. Well, your thoughts don't have substance, but they are real to you. Don't tell me your thoughts are not real to you, because they're yours. You're thinking this, you believe this, you have these values, they're all real to you. Your emotions are not having substance, and they're real to you. Do you understand? So the timeline is not real, it's in your head. And yet, even in the 80s, when Ted first wrote his book, Timeline Therapy and the Basis of Personality, he demonstrated clearly that there are different ways people behave according to how their timeline is oriented. A person that has a timeline front to back will have a different personality compared to a person whose timeline is all in front like this, stretching out as much as you open your arms, or a person that has a timeline like a V shape, or a person that has their timeline up to down. There is a direct relationship. And you say, hold on, Adriana, but this is just active imagination. Yes, it is. And here is another proof, my friends, that mind and body behavior are interconnected. So that was very simple to figure out where your timeline is. But that's the first thing we do. That's the first thing we do in timeline therapy.